Now let us discuss about express the Boolean function as a product of max terms. So here product operation will be performed on the max term. So max term means the term should contains all the variables, and max term means our operation will be performed on the corresponding variables or literals, or convert POS to canonical or standard POS. So canonical or standard POS means the corresponding max term should contain all the variables. Okay. Canonical or standard POS means it is a product of max terms where each max term contains all the variables. Okay. Now let us see this function f of a comma b comma c equal to a plus b dash c. If we observe this function, this is in the form of sum of products. But here our source expression should be in the form of product of max terms. So that's why we need to convert this one into product of max terms. For that, let us use distributive law. We know the distributive law, a plus bc equal to a plus b into a plus c. So this expression is in the form of product of sum, whereas this expression is in the form of sum of product. Okay. So here a means a, b means b dash, whereas c means c only. So we can write this expression as a plus b into a plus b dash into a plus c. Now the expression is in the form of product of sum. Now we have to convert this product of sum expression into canonical or standard POS. If we observe the first term, C is missing. Here we have three literals or variables. Whereas if we observe the second term, B is missing. So let us add those. So we can write this as A plus B dash plus 0. In order to obtain C, let us add 0. Likewise here also, in order to obtain B, let us add 0. So next, a plus b dash plus, here in order to obtain c, replace 0 by c bar. C bar. Why? Because here we have to obtain c. We know the formula for a bar. A bar equal to 0 only. So likewise here also, in order to obtain b, replace 0 by b dash. Why? Because we need to obtain b. Okay. Next, let us assume that this is a, this is bc. We can write this as a plus bc equal to a plus b into a plus c. So we can write this expression as a plus b. What is b? C into a plus c. A means a plus b dash, whereas c means c dash. Next one, this is in the form of a plus bc. So we can write as a plus b, a plus c plus b into a plus c plus b dash. If we have any repeated terms, then write only one term. Why? Because we have a formula called a plus a equal to a. If we observe here, a plus b dash plus c, a plus b dash plus c, a plus b dash plus c. So this term is repeating twice. So write only once. Write only once. A plus b dash plus c. So next one, a plus b dash plus c dash. Yeah, a plus b dash plus c dash. Next, a plus c plus b can be written as b plus c. B plus c. Okay. This is in the form of canonical or standard POS. Why? Because here each max term contains all the variables. If we want, we can represent with the help of m0, m1, m2 likewise. So for that purpose, we have to write the corresponding decimal number. We know that in product of sum, 0 means actual variable, whereas 1 means complement of the variable. So here 0 means actual variable. So actual variable, 0 means actual variable. 0 means actual variable. Whereas 1 means complement of the variable. 1 means complement of the variable. Next, in product of sum, we can write as pi. Pi specifies product. We know that max term is represented with the help of capital M. So pi m of 0, 0, 0. This is the smaller value. 000 in decimal notation is 0. Next 0, 1, 0 in decimal notation is 2. 0, 1, 1 in decimal notation is 3. So this is the corresponding canonical or standard POS.